everyone, and welcome back to Witchtionery. If you have yet to subscribe to this channel, then please do so because we are getting spooky and crafty all month long. And today I wanted to bring to you day 3 of Witchtionery's 13 Crafty Nights, starring the Hellobluebird Spooky Script stamp set. Now, before I begin, a little story. I bought the stamp set last Christmas because it was on clearance and on sale, and your girl loves a bargain, so I got it. And then I thought to myself, because the designs look so whimsical, wouldn't it be so cute if I just pulled out my washi tape and, taught everyone how to make the most out of washi tape. And then I saw how much washi tape I actually had, and I was like, nah, we're not doing that on this video. I don't know how I got this bad. Like, I really just must love Halloween washi tape, and if I find a Washi Tapes Anonymous meeting to help my addiction, then I will link to it below. But until then, I just need you guys not to judge me. I very much am that person who just apparently impulsively buys washi tape, and I clearly need an adult, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm not. But anyway, here's the stamp set, and let's get started. For my first card, I decided that I wanted to make these really simple, really easy, very quick cards using the stamp set. So I pulled out my mini Misty and I decided to stamp down Happy Halloween in the lower right hand corner of my card base. And I'm only using the Black Soot Ranger Oxide ink because my desk was a hot mess. It is what it is, I'm telling you guys. And I couldn't find my Simon Says Stamp Intense black ink, so we made it do what it do, but that's the result. It's actually really nice if you're not going to do any water coloring or anything like that. It's a really good ink to actually use. Around my sentiment, I just stamped down a few bats and a few of these cute little stars that look like confetti in the inks Wilted Violet, Twisted Citron, and Spiced Marmalade. I really like the way that these look. Looks extremely Halloween-like. And you can obviously stop here. For those of you who have followed me for a very long time now, you guys know I'm a show pony, so any opportunity I have to add sequins or to make my cards appear like they came off of like a Cher wig, you guys know I'm going to take that opportunity because that makes me live my best life. So I took my washi tape and I took 3 pieces of it to kind of make these 3 sort of banners at the very top of my card base. And once I was done with that, I pulled out my Simon Says Stamp All Hallows Eve sequins. Yeah, that's what they're called. I knew, I got this. So yeah, that's basically what I did. Obviously, you don't have to add sequins. You can totally stop wherever you feel comfortable in terms of like your organization of your cards. I know that everyone is a little bit different, so I know that maybe this might look too busy for someone, but it's just the idea, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. Once I was done adhering the sequins with my Ranger Glossy accents, that basically wrapped up my card panel, and I would adhere these to card bases later on. For my next card, the idea behind it was that I kind of wanted to make this wreath-like thing around that really beautiful eat, drink, and be scary sentiment. I can't get enough of the script from Hellobluebird. It looks so whimsical and it is so pretty. So I go ahead and I take my mini Misty out and I start stamping down my sentiment using my Simon Says Stamp Intense black ink. Guys, I'm a hot mess today. I had a lot of coffee. I have like no impulse control about what I'm saying, so I apologize ahead of time if this sounds a little obnoxious. Yeah, so I wanted to make that wreath, and I go ahead and I do so using a little bit of those images that came in the stamp set, and I stamped down my pumpkin using some Spiced Marmalade ink, my moon using some soft Granite Hero Arts ink, and of course I'm gonna go back and use those adorable little stars because they're so cute and they're easy to like fill the space around. Now, while I'm making this, again, keep in mind that if you really wanted to make these really simple Halloween cards, this stamp set, I highly recommend to do that. They are not overwhelming in Halloween imagery and they're really easy to just kind of make 5 or even 20 cards really quickly by just having an assembly line sort of set up, because these are really simple, you know? Now, if you wanted to stop right here, again, you could. I wanted to add a few sequins because I wanted a little bit of shimmer onto my card panel like I had the last one. And because I am your favorite show pony, of course, I couldn't just stop here with sequins. I had to bring out that washi tape, and I end up adding a little bit of washi tape to the bottom and the top of my card panel. So yeah, that's basically it for this card once I add the washi tape. For my last card, I wanted to go a little bit crazier with my washi tape, and I decided to to adhere a few lines of washi tape to the lower right hand side of my card panel, and then I go ahead and I stamp down Spooks This Way with some Simon Says Stamp Intense Black ink. I do the same thing that I've been doing with my other cards, which is just, you know, decorating the surrounding area around that stamp. And I'm using the exact same colors that I've used for the other cards. I felt like this card was a little bit more busier than I would have liked, but I still liked it, so I decided to show it off. I think this one might actually be like my favorite one that I made, and I think it has to do with the fact that it's really busy and in your face. But anyway, once I was done with the stamping, I basically finished off this card. So onward onto my card bases. So for my card bases, I had pulled out a piece of black Simon Says Stamp cardstock, some royal purple cardstock from Simon Says Stamp Orange Slush, and I think this is apple green cardstock. I'm not entirely sure. I just had it, so I decided to make some card panels out of it. And for my 3 cards, I decided that the card bases are going to be Orange Slush, Royal Purple, and Apple Green, or this mysterious green Phantogasm green that you see here. I really have no idea where this came from. I have a shopping problem, guys. It is what it is. I raised up my panels using some foam tape just to give it a little bit more of that hefty feeling. I am a really big fan of heavier cards just because when my recipients like feel it, it just kind of feels like this was homemade or this was handmade, and it's not something you'll be able to find in a store somewhere. So that's literally why I love dimension in my cards. But anyway, on the inside of my cards, I go ahead and I decorate them with sentiment and a few of those decorations just to give, you know, the inside of my card a little bit of that extra little something special. And once I was done doing that, I actually had to go back and add sequins to that last card because I felt like the glitter and the sparkle of the washi tape just was not enough for me, you know? Once I adhere that down, that basically wrapped up these cards. Thank you guys so much for watching and dealing with my hyper caffeinated self. I hope to see you guys again for day 4, and I hope everyone has a great day. Take care.